Hello, and welcome to Talking Pro Football with Mike, Domin, and Tom, and our special guest, Jocelyn.
Hey!
I'm going to throw it over to Domin. We had a great Thanksgiving, and this is our Week 14. Week 14. Domin's going to lead us through the picks.
Yay! Hey, everybody! Week 14! Glad you could join us. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. So let's dive right into our records because you guys asked. Tom is still leading, but Michael and I have gained a little ground. So because I'm not in last place, we will spend a little more time on this screen. So there we are. Okay, we say this every week, guys. We are not professionals. We are not ex-football players, ex-cheerleaders. We're just regular people that like football. I have my bestie and football expert, Jocelyn, here with us. So we're going to dive into some games.
After last week's picks and the score, you can tell we are not professional in any way.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Yes.
I don't know about y'all. I did really good, man. I went from last place up to tied for second. So.
Well, I went from last place to tied to second. So, yeah, we're
I came
good.
back.
All right. One thing you guys love about the show, we don't BS, we dive right into it. So, gentlemen and lady, let's go. All right, Thursday night, we have Dallas at Detroit. Dallas is you talked about this last week. Those Inquisitions, those free agents they picked up on defense really have stepped up. Jerry Jones, I might owe you a little bit of apology. Dallas is playing better, and Detroit's just seems to loosen again. You have to wait, baby. I'll swing it to you. Yeah, she's pretty, but it's her first time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with Dallas. Tom?
I'm going to do the same thing. Right now, I think Dallas is really riding a good wave. They seem to be clicking. So I'm going with Dallas in this one.
Well, I called it last week. I said the Cowboys were going to win, and I was right. Detroit's going to lose again at home. Are they at home?
Yes.
Yes. Detroit's going to lose again at home. Cowboys are going to whoop them. Trust me, that defense is getting a lot better, and Detroit has kind of lost their way. Plus, I think Amon St. Brown is out. Isn't he out?
I don't think we know yet, but that's
and he's
really
their
gonna
number
hurt.
one wide receiver. So Detroit really has not looked that good to me. I've been kind of saying that all season. They look good, but they don't look good like they used to.
They don't look like they did last year.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Last year they looked like they were
yeah.
going to win it all, and this year they're just kind of like, we're not sure yet. Anyhow,
You're going with Dallas.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, Dallas
Oh.
Cowboys.
Jocelyn, Dallas or Detroit?
Well, I know that Dallas is the team that Fabian likes,
It's her boyfriend.
and but none of their players are cute. But that's okay, because what? Oh yeah, the cheerleaders. That's really cool too. That's my side idea. If like I don't do cruise lines, then I might be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader in my
A future
t-shirt.
Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
So
Here
she's going
with
to pick
us,
Dallas. Okay.
Better than
which is more reason to like and share.
Yes.
All right. Sunday, 1 o'clock, we have New Orleans at Tampa Bay. New Orleans has nothing to gain. Tampa has everything. It is at home. Tampa knows they have to win at least 4 of these last games. We are getting people back healthy. We didn't look that great last week. I think we looked much better this week. I'm going with our Buccaneers at home. Tom?
I'm going with Tampa Bay. I think we're starting to get, like you said, we're starting to get guys back. Chris Godwin actually looked like Chris Godwin of old. Bucky in his first game back in a sort of a limited role looked really good. I heard rumors that Mike Evans might be back in practice this week. I don't see him playing this week, but at least he's on the right track to get back. And our new tight end, evidently, Tristan Wirfs, who knows what we may use him again. So I'm going to go with Tampa Bay in this one.
Mike?
Well, the fact that we had to use Tristan Wirfs tells you exactly how many people we have that are out. Bucky did look much better. Chris Godwin looked like he was in midseason form. Baker is baking away. Boomer Sooner all the way. I know he's happy about his Sooners. So am I. I'm picking the Bucks all the way on this one. Go Bucks.
Jocelyn, New Orleans or our Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Well, we live here, so the Bucks.
Good pick.
There you go. Good pick. Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah. She's
All right.
crushing it. Yeah.
This ought to be a much better game now that Joe Burrow is back. He is great. Again, Cincinnati, I dog on you every week, and I will continue. You have one of the top quarterbacks, and you've done nothing to protect him. I hope he goes to another team. There, I said it. Cincinnati at Buffalo. Buffalo's very up and down, but I think they know they cannot They cannot afford to lose any. It's at Buffalo. I'm going to go with Buffalo. Tom?
I don't know. I want to do that, but I'm going to go with Cincinnati in this one. I just think Cincinnati's, it's late. It's too late to salvage the season, but Burrow is not going to let it go. He's going to, he showed it last week. He played very, very well. So I think Cincinnati's going to do it again. I think Cincinnati in this one. It's going to be a close one, but I'll go with Cincinnati.
Let's see. Who did I pick last week? Oh, yeah. Cincinnati again. Buffalo is really good. The problem is this is a must-win for both of them. The Bills know they got to win to keep pace. But Cincinnati is really, every year, at the end of the year, you've seen it. Every year at the end of the year, Cincinnati just turns it on. And I know they're playing in Buffalo, but you know what? I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are going to take it. I think I'm going to go with the Bengals.
I think nothing else, they're going to try to spoil it for some other teams.
Yeah, spoil it for Buffalo.
Jocelyn, Cincinnati or Buffalo? Cincinnati has the cute quarterback you like, just FYI.
This is true. That's which team are they?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. That's our smart.
Okay, she's going to go with Cincinnati. She's not a pro for nothing, folks. All right, we have Seattle at Atlanta. Again, I think Seattle is the second best team in the league, and Atlanta can't find themselves for anything. This is very easy to me. Seattle beats Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk too much on this one. I'm going to go with Seattle on this one.
Mike?
Yeah, Seattle is a complete team, and Atlanta is trash. They're just absolute trash. So Seattle, yeah.
Battle of the Birds.
Seattle or Atlanta?
What's the difference?
Seattle's
Seahawk
better.
and the Falcons.
Okay,
Seattle's
then
much better.
Seattle.
Yeah, good.
All right.
There you go.
All right,
Good pick.
this
Survey
really,
says.
this will be a good pick because, quite frankly, neither of these teams are playing well, and they are fighting each other for the playoff spot. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. If a game's on the line and I have to pick between Aaron Rodgers and Lamar Jackson, I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson. So I don't feel confident, but I'm going to go with Baltimore over Pittsburgh.
I did this last week too. I went against my Steelers, but I got to do it again this week. I can't, like you said, for almost the same reason. Just the two quarterbacks. Neither one have really played up to what I thought they were going to do this year, but I still think Baltimore is going to pull this one out. So I'm going to go with Baltimore on this one.
I think Lamar Jackson's hurt, and that's why he's been playing below what we expected right now.
That could be, yeah.
But I will say this, Aaron Rodgers, do the world a favor. Go to your hidden nest and, bury your head somewhere. You're done. Your history, you stink now. You're no longer a Hall of Fame quarterback. You were, not anymore. And I'll tell you what, you get another hit like J.J. Watt. Was it J.J. Watt that did it?
TJ Watt.
T.J. Watt. Sorry, T.J. J.J.'s retired. Sorry. T.J. Watt, if you get that from Buffalo, I'll tell you what, he's going to start throwing stuff in the dirt and throwing it away like crazy.
Who hit him was Joey Bosa from Buffalo.
Oh, Bosa. Yeah. Bosa, that's right. I'm sorry. So, who are we playing again?
Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Go Ravens.
His hate for Aaron Rodgers took him so off. All right, Josie. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore is the one your mom likes because the team colors are purple and black.
Those ones.
Okay, Baltimore. Okay. All right, very good. All right, Tennessee at Cleveland. Tennessee's defense, they're rebuilding. Cleveland's going to be at home. Shador hasn't looked great, but he hasn't looked bad either. I'm going to go with Cleveland over Tennessee.
This is one that I don't really care, either one. But if I have to pick, I guess I will take Cleveland in a close one. So I'm going to go with Cleveland in this game.
Yeah. The funny part about this is that Tennessee has the better quarterback, but yet I'm going to pick Cleveland because they have a much better defense, and Shador hasn't completely stunk up the building yet. But then again, he hasn't played a really good defense yet either. So we're going to go ahead and go with the Browns on this one.
Yeah, we'll see.
Josie, Tennessee and Cleveland.
Who has prettier colors?
Cleveland is orange and brown. Tennessee is a very pretty dark blue and light blue.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Okay,
Good.
Tennessee.
Good. Way to pick a team. Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right. Indy at Jacksonville. So, gentlemen, if this game was a month ago, I'd say Indy all day.
Yeah.
Indy
me
has
too.
100% lost the magic. And Jacksonville, you know what? It hasn't been pretty. They've put some games together. Both of them know they have to have this for chance for the playoffs. It's at Jacksonville. You know what? Until Indy shows me they are back, I'm going to go with Jacksonville here.
Yeah, you just said that. A month ago, I wouldn't have even been no question. We're talking about Indiana Jones and all that, but now they are very close to maybe not even making the playoffs. From being the number 1 seed team to now, having to win.
Yeah.
But I still think having to win is not going to be enough this week. I think Jacksonville is going to take it in the end. I think this is going to be another one of those close ones, but I'm going to go with Jacksonville.
Mike? I'm going to go with Jacksonville also, and the biggest reason is that when Indiana can't run the ball, and that's what the league's figured out. Jonathan Taylor is one of the best backs in the league. He is great. He's phenomenal. But when you put 8 guys in the box, because they're not going to pass the ball, they're just going to run it, well, you shut down the run. And Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones, he's not one of those guys who can put the team on his back and go win it so that people aren't afraid of that anymore. They were 4 weeks ago, like they were saying. 4 weeks ago, everybody was like, holy cow, these guys are great. But the weakness has been exposed. If they can't run the ball, they're not going to win. Jacksonville has a better defense. They're going to stack the box. Jacksonville Jaguars going to win.
Jossie, Indianapolis or Jacksonville?
Colors.
Indy is a very pretty blue and white with a shoehorn on their helmet. Jacksonville is black and teal.
Ooh. Black and teal.
Okay, Jacksonville. She goes with Jacksonville.
She goes to Jacksonville. All right.
Just for
Survey
the
says,
just for the record, if she picks as well as we do, she's not coming back on the show.
No,
that's
no,
all I'm
that's-
saying. Okay.
Somebody on this set this week is
Yes.
definitely on here for their looks.
Yes.
And it ain't me, and it ain't Michael, and
ain't
Domin.
Domin.
I am pretty cute, but not as cute. Okay. Washington at Minnesota. This is whose quarterback sucks less, quite frankly, because both their starters are out. Minnesota has no quarterback, and at least
none at all.
no, at least Marcus Mariota can make a game of it. And we know it's not going to be a weather issue because they're inside the dome at Minnesota. Washington gave Denver all they can handle the other night. If they play with that same urgency, I'm going to pick Washington over Minnesota.
I think there's another issue too that we kind of skirted with the quarterback is I think Jefferson is not happy.
He is not happy.
He's not happy. He's
I think he caught 2 passes the other day.
2 passes a day
and
for
they were
like
late
8
in the fourth
yards.
quarter
For like 8 yards. I mean, it was
and
nothing.
They said like 3 quarters he had no receptions.
Yeah.
He had 0. So
No targets.
But in I don't know. This one's another.
Do you want to know their colors?
Yeah, no. Who is it again? I'm like you. I'm getting frustrated. Minnesota. Washington. I got to go with Washington on this. See, I'm getting so confused myself. I'm getting lost even. I don't even know.
Washington,
But Washington
Minnesota.
on this one. my
Washington,
goodness.
like you said, Marcus Mariota, granted
Yeah.
he's a backup quarterback, but at least the Redskins are playing with a little bit of, effort.
Yeah.
Minnesota, they're done. They're completely done. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm going to pick them again this year to win anything. They don't have a quarterback. J.J. McCarthy, who's supposed to be their starting quarterback, honestly, I think they're keeping him out. They're saying that he's hurt. I don't think he's hurt. I think they're keeping him out so that he doesn't get killed because they're just absolutely that atrocious on offense, defense. Justin Jefferson might be asking for a trade before the end of the season. And I'll be honest with you, if it happens, nobody be shocked because he wants to get the hell out of there because he knows it's going to be rebuilding. Because if J.J. McCarthy isn't
Hasn't
the
shown
guy,
anything.
Then they're
Well,
back to 0. They're starting all over.
and they
Yeah.
had 2 guys, they're in the playoff hunt in the building for Minnesota, and they let them both walk. So that's also management and coaching that has to take responsibility for that. Anyhow, long story short, Redskins are going to win. I'm sorry, Commanders are going to win. And Minnesota's going to stink.
Jocelyn, Washington or Minnesota?
Minnesota's
You want to know the colors? Washington is maroon and yellow. Minnesota is a very pretty purple and yellow.
Oh, and
But they're not
yellow?
that good, yeah. Washington's better.
Okay, then Washington.
She's going to go with Washington. Okay. All right, our last 1 o'clock. Miami at New York Jets. Woo! I'm gonna go with the New York Jets, Miami, because you know what I think of you. Double suck, and that's all I got to say. Fuck some Jets, Tom. I know what he's going through. He doesn't want to hear it from the ex. Go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta say thank you for allowing me to go to the game in your place last week. So in saying that, I'm gonna go your way on this one. I'm thinking Miami in this one. Another one I think that might actually be kind of a close game, but I think Miami's gonna pull it out in the end. I'm gonna go with Miami on this one.
Mike.
Well, the Jets actually won a game last week, which was kind of amazing in itself. And Miami, as Thomas says, they suck. So, is it in Miami or is it in New York?
In New York.
Ooh, they're playing in New York. I'm going to go with the upset. Go with the Jets.
Okay.
Jets. Just because I want to piss off his ex-wife. I'm just kidding. I don't even know her.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Let me tell you.
Like I said, I don't want to mess around.
Also,
just kidding. Don't know her.
Vet's husband's a big Dolphin fan, Randy Magruder. So we got
yeah.
we got our Dolphin fans out there.
we
All right.
Yes, we do. We
got
do
the-
actually. That's right. I forgot about that.
Duchess Jossie, Miami, New York Jets.
New York, because that's where the Rockets are.
Oh, that makes
Ooh,
total
there you
sense.
go. Okay, yeah.
That
Good
makes
answer.
total
Good answer.
sense.
Survey says.
All right. 4 o'clock
We can go
game.
in, yeah.
4 o'clock. Yeah, top that answer, boy. 4 o'clock game. Denver at Vegas. You know, do you realize, guys? I heard this watching Colin Cowherd today. Denver has been behind every game this year.
Yes.
However, they're freaking 9-2. Vegas is terrible. Denver is on the way to the playoffs. So, there's nothing that tells me Vegas would upset here. Even though it's at Vegas, Denver finds a way. Again, Denver over
Yeah,
Vegas.
I think so. Same thing. You talk about a lot of times we use quarterbacks for kind of our deciding factor. This one I got to go with Denver.
Yeah, Vegas has two of the best players out there, and I sound like a broken record. I'm sorry, but Ashton Giante and Brock Bowers, when he's on, is amazing. But Geno Smith is a backup quarterback. He's not any good, and with the offensive line they have, he really sucks because he's got like a half a second before he has to throw the ball. And Denver has one of the best defenses in the entire league. So this is kind of a no-brainer. We're going to go with the Broncos on this one.
All right. Jossie, Denver at Vegas.
Denver.
Denver. Why'd you pick Denver, by the way?
Because they have orange and blue uniforms.
Well, blue's pretty, and orange is okay. Oh, hello. and orange is good, and then also their quarterback is kind of cute.
Bo
And,
Nix.
Okay. Uh-oh.
and also, that's where my uncle used to live.
All right.
Yeah, we got a connection. Is
All right. 425. I'm waiting for this game.
Yes.
The 1 seed Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. Just to make my co-host mad, I am going with the Green Bay Packers to beat the Bears. Tom, send it to you.
Hey, I would like to be able to do that, but I wanted to try to win this thing. So I'm going to go with a better team this week. I think it's going to be Chicago. They could surprise
Better
me.
team.
They
There
could
you go.
surprise me, but I'm going to go with Chicago. Again, another one I think that might be an actual really close game. Those division games are always really close. So I think somehow Chicago finds a way to pull it out and take it. They got the number one. They can see the number 1 seed in their grasp. I don't think they're going
They
to let
are
it go.
number 1 seed right
Yeah,
now.
I don't think they're going to let it go. I think Chicago's going to win it.
Well,
I don't write a book. Just keep it simple. Go ahead.
my beautiful, beloved Chicago Bears are the number 1 seed in the NFC. And the reason they are that is because they have the best running game in the NFC. And it's better than everybody else. They just put a whooping on the Eagles. They were -7. Remember I said Vegas, don't know what you're talking about? Guess what? ×2. They got the Packers by a 6.5-point favorite over the Bears. I think the Bears are going to go into Green Bay. Caleb is king of the North. He's undefeated in Green Bay. Go Bears.
One thing I saw the other night during the game, like the fourth quarter, going into middle of the fourth quarter, Chicago had like a 7.4 rushing average per carry.
yeah.
Per
That's
carry.
awesome.
2 backs.
How? How could you stop that? You know, and then even by the end of the game, I think it was down to 5 something, but still 5 yards.
No. It was over 6.
It was over 6.
It was still over 6.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
The best part about this is Vic Fangio, and he used to be a defensive coach for the Bears a long time ago. Vic Fangio, in my opinion, I've told Dom this many times. Vic Fangio is one of the best defensive coordinators in the entire NFL. And when the Bears rushed for 260 plus yards, 2 backs over 100 yards each. First time since '85 when it was Matt Suhey and Walter Payton did it. I'll tell you what, that running game is for real. The Bears hit the ground running the ball, and they are going to take it to the Packers. I mean, the Bears are going to win good, better than people think.
All right, Jossie,
He
Chicago.
talks too much. The other one,
Green
not
Bay.
his. Them.
Green Bay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. All
We got
right.
the room. The
She's
room is
picking
split.
Green
The
Bay.
set is split. Uh-oh.
Okay. All right. Our last.
He told her to tell him that I talk too much.
I did not.
There's a little puppet action going here.
She's a free spirit.
She's a free spirit.
All right. Even though they lost to Carolina, I still think the best team in the league, the Los Angeles Rams at Arizona. Arizona gave us everything they can handle. You know, Jacoby Brissett, he can. I don't think he's a starter, but boy, he's played some good games. But I think the Rams are pissed. I think they're going to come into Arizona and I think this is going to be double-digit win. Rams.
I can't see Stafford having 2
Another
bad
bad,
games
yeah.
in a row. So I'm going with the Rams in this one.
Yeah, I believe the Rams are actually a really good team, and however, they are only the number 2 seed, not the number 1 seed like the Bears. But yeah, the Rams are a really great team. They do have great offense, defense, special teams. They're really good. So Rams for me.
Chelsea, LA Rams at Arizona.
LA.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of dance people are.
Okay.
Them.
All right, that's it. All right, our 8 o'clock game. All right, gentlemen. Houston at Kansas City. If Kansas City has any chance of making the playoffs, they cannot lose anymore. They are playing one of the best defenses next to Denver in the league. Yeah. I want Houston to win, but until the king is dead, I'm not going to go against him. I'm going to pick Kansas City at home. Tom?
I was kind of thinking the same thing. Kansas City has lost that little bit of magic where they were winning those really close games last year. They're not winning them this year. But I think, like you're right, I think they know what they have to do, and they've been there before. So in that case, I'm going to go with, and this week, I'm going to go with Kansas City.
Michael?
Well, I'm going to go Mr. Upset on this one. Houston does have one of the best defenses in the league. The Kansas City Chiefs have not looked nearly like they used to. I really think, even though it's in Kansas City, right?
It is.
Yeah, even in Kansas City, I think Houston's going to say what he said. Time to kill the king. Time to get rid of Patrick Mahomes. I'm going Houston Texans all the way.
Jossie, Houston, Kansas City.
Who's Kansas City?
That's the one dear who Taylor Swift is dating Travis Kelce, the tight end.
Ah, them.
Okay, Kansas City.
Kansas
Okay. Our
Real
last
scientific
game.
there. I like
yes.
Oh no, they're engaged.
Are they engaged?
They're engaged
They're
now, yes.
engaged.
Well, look at that. How can they lose? Our last game of the week, Monday night, Philly at the LA Chargers. Chargers, just like these other teams. Oh, thank you. Hold on. I got to do that.
Wait, no, wait. Okay.
There we go. Just like these other teams, the Chargers cannot lose. I think Chargers, Indy, Bills, they can't lose because all these other AFC teams are right behind it, ready to sneak in. However, Philly, I think, got pushed around by Dallas. They got pushed around by Chicago. I think Philly's going to have a come-to-Jesus meeting with themselves this week, and they're going to come in and get physical and push the Chargers around. I think Philly rebounds. I'm going to go with Philly at the Chargers this week.
I want to check my thing because I think I'm going to go opposite of what I said. Oh, I don't even have that on my sheet. So anyway, I am going to go the opposite of that one. I can't see. I don't know. I just think Philly is losing it. So God, this
Yeah,
is a
but
hard
the
one.
Chargers' offensive line
This
is
is
still
a hard
crap.
one. This is I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with Chargers on this one. It's hard for me to root for
I could
Philly
see
anyway,
either,
so
yeah.
I'm going with Chargers.
Michael?
I kind of agree with both of you. It's kind of a coin flip on this
Yeah,
one.
this one
you
is-
know, The Chargers' offensive line isn't great, but I think they have as good a quarterback as Jalen Hurts in Philly. And Philly, I think, quite frankly, I think you're right. I think they're going to be kind of pissed off that the Bears just rushed straight down their throat and crushed them on a national audience on Black Friday. I think Philly's going to be out looking for blood. I think they're going to be really pissed off. The Chargers, God, I like Justin Herbert. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks. I'm going to have to go with Philly on this one.
Okay.
All right, Jossie, last game, Philadelphia at the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
What are their colors?
The Chargers is
Chargers
my
have
favorite.
pretty-
My favorite uniforms. They have that baby blue, sky blue, and yellow, and they have and Justin Quarterback's a good-looking quarterback. You'd like him.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
Alrighty.
All right, everybody, like we say every week, thank you so much for watching, all our friends and family. And those of you that don't know us and watch, thank you so much. Like we say every week, what do we say, everybody? Like, subscribe, and share.
And we hope all of y'all had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and welcome to the holiday season here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Pete, we got to say, first of
Oh,
all,
yes.
Pete Terzian, our technical
Pete,
director.
thank you, Pete.
All right, we thank the Village players letting us shoot here. And we thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. I don't know what I'm doing this. She's here.
Yeah, she's right
That's
there.
what I do every week.
Have a great
guys.
one. We'll see you later.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.